Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Wednesday. That means one thing. It is 3 men and a vape show. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by our special guest. There is only 2 of them tonight because poor old Stevie is working late. We've got the lads who are taking over the show from the home service. Nice to see you, lads. Hope you are all fine and dandy. What was you doing there, bro?
I'm still playing nothing.
You're playing with nothing?
Yeah, I am just sat here absorbing the atmosphere.
Atmos. He's there for the Atmos, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also joined by our normal casters, the wonderful Harley, who's just made it in the skin of his teeth. How are you, brother?
I'm all right. Do you know, I've been rushing like a motherfucker. Rushing. Evie's not very well. And doctors have done all her life go, yeah, we'll see. Well, fucking thanks. So I've been helping Steph about. Steph's obviously downstairs pulling her hair out because she cries constantly. Same as she has done since the day she was born. She's not very well. But now we think it's transferred and it's teething that's causing it. And then Lily's lost Holly's Xbox controller. So I finally sat, stuff that I usually start doing at 15:15, I started doing it 15:30. Then Aiden's like, come on. So I joined. And then my camera went, not today, dickhead. So if I'm just sat here most of the show going, then you know why.
You should have a Tetley tea.
Tetley tea.
We are also joined by the wonderful Mr. B, fresh from his trek around France on the Tour de France. How you doing, brother?
I am confused. My trek round what?
France, the Tour de France.
I told you I can't not ride a bike. It would be.
You don't know where that came from. He got connected at the back of him. Wheels for days.
The joke is, if I ever decided to ride a bike, I would have to go direct to the hospital to have it surgically removed. But yeah, no, I tell you what, I'm excited for tonight. Even though we've only got 2 of the 3 home service geezers, they say 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah,
so
I can live with that. Bit of meatloaf. Do you know what's going to be happening as well? There's going to be some political jokes in there. I'm sure you're going to mention the Ukraine at least 6 times if you're on that mood.
Would I ever drop a bomb like that?
Ooh, look at that on the pulse. And we are joined by my wonderful brother. How are you, bro?
I'm all right, matey. Yourself?
Yes, I'm going to comment 3 times. If ladies and gentlemen, he's got a proper Yorkshire hat on. Our hat.
Well, no, it's Harry's hat, isn't it?
Harry's hat? It's
yeah,
our hat.
Harry's hat.
It's all right. Have you had a good day, bro?
Oh, yeah. I've had a good day, yeah. Into work, come back on. Here.
That's it?
Usual SSDD.
Didn't you get cream for that? Shh. And we are joined by the wonderful BFG. How are you, brother?
Bloody marvellous. I'm just amazed how brave Mark is using that finger after he's applied the cream, but never mind.
Who said I applied it?
I say.
It could have been worse. He could have been having a Turkish shave.
I'm just thinking, does that mean you can tell when Mr. B's feeling frisky when he's riding his bike because he's got the cards clipped on the inside?
Yeah.
Hey!
If he's only feeling slightly frisky, he doesn't have the seat on. But if he's feeling really frisky, he's got the seat on.
Can you imagine the bloody X-rays?
Fair, if the seat wasn't on, I wouldn't feel it go up.
All these doctors stood around an X-ray machine going, it's a chopper.
Well, doctor, I only started noticing it when the bell was ringing.
Matron. Fucking
How do you know that? They were touching my balls. It was... Oh, fucking hell. Are you in yet? Definitely. I am definitely in. Big love to everybody who has joined us in chat. You made the show, and thank you so much for your support. Every week in, a week out, you're a bunch of stars. But we also have the wonderful people who are on the replay. This one's for all the cool cats on the replay.
With the opening like that, they're probably wondering why the other one's still here.
Army Man Brad's first again, as always. Great show, great guests. This includes Harley. You may think I hate you, but the truth is, if I ever went on a quest to the Middle Earth, you'd be my first hobbit I'd invite.
Nice.
Well played, sir. Well played. Full moon. Great show as always, guys. How many zombies could zombie rob if zombie rob actually rob zombies? Fuck you, full moon. Ace that. I only read it once as well.
Well done.
Me. Ori Embraces, great show, guys. Sorry I missed for live. Rob Stanley. My first time watching, great show, but which one is Harley and why is he amazing? Hashtag asking for a friend.
Thanks, Rob.
He's obviously on hashtag Mr. B side. Boo. Matt wax on, wax off Manion. Free man job. That's what my wife used to say. Hashtag Harley for Prez. See, I'm getting there's a bit of love in there. All right with that, guys.
I
If
see
you're
how you
watching on replay,
skips over the fact that he did say that his wife said it was a 3-man job. He went straight for the presidency.
yeah, bit like Trump. If you're watching on replay and you want to say hi, feel free to say hi in the comments. If you're watching the replay and you see hear some at some point throughout the show and you want to comment on it, bang down in the comments and we'll read it out next week.
Thank you so much, people. Like I said, we have got the lovely lads from the Home Service Live. You must be now coming up close to 200 shows, bro.
Not far away. Next month, 4 years.
4 years. Jesus.
No. I think it's about 3 weeks away when we hit 200 shows.
Okay, now it's a long time, isn't it? Week in, week out.
Yeah, so we've missed roughly. I think it's something daft like 8 shows in 4 years.
About that.
It's not bad at all, is it?
Aiden did that last year.
Yeah, we did it last year. It's actually obviously I was on the Home Service as well for a short period of time when they were swapping over casters. So, but you haven't actually swapped that many casters, really, have you? You had start off. You did it on your own.
I started on my own, and then I had a few guests and bits and pieces. People popped in like yourself, came in and out, and then Chris was with us, Yankee Candle as we call him. He was with us.
Yes, Chris.
And then obviously BFG joined, and then it's Betty joined.
Yeah.
And that's been it for the 4 years.
I keep asking to switch on to their show, but they won't like me, so I'm stuck with you two.
Yeah, the problem is your wage, Harley. Too much.
It started off, obviously, the time when you started it, we were still doing Last of the Summer Vapes, and it started off really is that you were just going to do it like a vlog, weren't you?
The whole idea behind it was basically I was ripping off Grim Green. I was going to do a Grim Green vlog. And that's how I wasn't doing it live or anything like that. I was going to do a vlog just like Grim Green used to do it. But jeeps, the amount of how long it takes you to do the editing side of it. You do your sections. And then, oh, God, I thought, no, it's going to be quicker doing it live. So I found a spot which was originally it was 7 o'clock, but we've moved now to 7:30 on a Thursday when nobody was casting. So I've stuck to it ever since.
It made sense you moving it because obviously the UK vape shows afterwards. It just seems to seamlessly go. And again, if any of our lot are watching and you don't go over there, please get over there on a Wednesday after 7 and go and check them out. We always
even
give you
on a Thursday's better.
On a Thursday, yeah, sorry.
You can try on a Wednesday, but
you can try on a Wednesday, but he's still not there. On a Thursday at 7 before the UK vape show. Yeah, it just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, of course it does. Because it's so like the people that are so like going to watch the main event come and see us. We're so like the the floofers. We are the floofers.
that is actually technically true. Yes, you are the floofers of the. How does it feel floofing?
Toma.
I've been floofing him for years.
Oh, there we go.
He's my
that does explain a lot.
He's a good old floofer.
Yeah.
It's when you become a mother floofer that's the problem.
Yeah. Now, BFG, me and Mark first met you at an Expo. We were doing a piece to camera, and we were in a Fits of Giggles, the wonderful Orion's Braces. Alan was there with us, and we were doing a bit to camera. Were it next to Purge store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we tried to do this piece next to this camera, but me and him were in absolute stitches. And you know, like in your side vision, I won't try and say that again. I'm not even on beer either.
Periphery.
Yeah, that one. We both saw somebody stood there, and then it was Steve to come over, and it worked out that he lived close to us, and ever since then we've all been friends. And then obviously he joined the show.
Well,
How long have you been on the show now?
Could say it happened a bit weirder than that, to be honest with you. We met at the Expo, and we said all our hellos and that, and that was kind of about it. And then BFG won my 3,000, 2,000?
3,000 giveaway, wasn't it?
No, 2,000. 2,000 giveaway. Yeah. 2,000 giveaway. And I got his address and that, and he turned around and he says, I don't live far away, can I pop round? And that's how we became friends, through the show, like, so, yeah.
I bet he left his coat, didn't he? Sly fucker.
I'll be back for that later.
Meeting these two at Expo, I fanboyed like you wouldn't believe. And then, blow me, all these people I've been watching on YouTube, these two were like, oh, come and say hello to lads. And there's Bunny and all the rest of them. And it's like,
so let me get this straight. He said to you, come and meet the lads, and took you to Bunny.
Well, to
Bunny,
be fair,
I'd be really upset at that.
No. To be fair, Bunny is like one of the lads. She's just like one of the lads. And she won't mind you saying that either. If you ever met her face to face, she's just like one of the lads.
Bunny is one of the most lovely people you will ever meet. And when she hugs you, I say.
She likes good old. So how long have you been on there now? Then you must be coming up to maybe your 100th show.
Oh,
or maybe past it.
20. Christ, when did I join? 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was before lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. Before lockdown.
Yeah, because
2019.
Hey, up, behave.
It's quick. It's strange how quick the years go by, isn't it? We're doing it week in, week out.
Especially this last 2 years. I mean, blooming heck, literally next month was the first lockdown of COVID. That's 2 years ago, which is scary.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, we obviously... Did we start... I guessed... Blimey. Did we do Tales before or after?
We did Tales before that. We did Tales on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that show, Mr. B?
I didn't, no. I wasn't really into much live shows and stuff until probably midway through 2020. That's when I started watching sort of live shows and stuff. But then keeping up with all the live shows, you sort of sit there and go, who's on next? Who's where? Who's this? I now actually have a thing on my wall telling me who's live when. So I can see
Gail did one of them, didn't she, in the pictures thing where everybody were live and stuff like that. But yeah, the Tales from the Home, I know you watched it, Arlie. I think you were... Did you go on it, or was it... You went...
I went on one. I don't think I ran the tail. I don't think it was a Sunday one. I'm not sure.
No,
I used to watch the Sunday one. As you know, with my Celtic Live, I don't watch very many shows, which is always awkward when you go on a show and they go, what were your favourite part? And I go, I don't fucking watch your show.
You're right. Just very rarely I watch live shows.
But the Tales of the Home run at an ideal time. But one of them times that I always find myself just going, what shall I do next, Ben? And then I get a notification that says going live, and I go, fair enough. That's what I'll do for next hour. So I think I watch more Tales of the Home than I have any other show.
See, Tales was never going to be a pure vape show. It was more the stuff. It was more the idea was me and Mark were sat in a virtual sort of pub.
Well, we originally was going to have it as a podcast, weren't we?
Yeah.
That was the idea behind it.
And then it was so much bloody work to do it as a podcast.
I was just thinking about what Harley said. It is awkward when you go on a show. I think I went to one last year, and I assume every show's like an hour long, maybe an hour and a half tops. So I got asked to go on the show, and it gets to like an hour, and I'm thinking, right, okay, it must be an hour and a half. Gets to 2 hours, I'm thinking, when is this fucking thing ending? And bear in mind, my wife's working the next morning, and I'm like, shit, it's getting to like half 11 now. This is getting silly. And he goes, well, did you not know how long you're going to be on for? Nope. Like an hour and a half. Well, have you never watched this show before? Nope.
Do you know who these people are?
Nope. Vaguely.
He turned up to opening of a fucking envelope, that kid.
Do you even watch hockey?
I think did you do that on I think it was the Misfits charity stream. Didn't you do that on there where you went, have you not? No, I don't watch the show.
No, that was Harley.
Harley,
that
Harley,
was
wasn't it?
hilarious. That was when you're trying to fill time between me doing eyebrows, Harley doing his head, and you eating all sorts of weird shit. They were like trying to put things in of what you remember from the Misfits past, of all the things they'd done. Like, Harley, what do you remember? Nothing. I don't watch.
I remember seeing your icon once, your thumbnail. It was great.
So I'm sat there and I'm thinking, well, you could have fucking lied. You could have just gone there. You could have gone, I'll tell you what, there's that many moments in that you've done over the years. I couldn't really pinpoint one.
Do you know that is a really good... Honesty is always best policy, but that is a really good icebreaker. If you ever find yourself like at a party or a function where you don't know anyone. I once did it. One of my mates were leaving to Australia, and this party were full of people I didn't know. And everyone that I did know told people I didn't know. So I found myself just like walking up to people going, "It's you!" And they'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, you can't remember. We're like best friends in primary school. That bitch, what would she call that teacher?" And we'd go, "What, Miss Hobson?" And you go, "Yeah, fucking hell. I do remember you now." And they actually remember you. And you sit there going, "You thick fuck. Never met you in my life. Who are you?"
Fucking hell, and they call me a salesman. You're the con man.
Well,
every now and again, someone will go, "Why are you from around here?" And you go, "Yeah." And we go, "Well, I'm from London." "Oh, shit." Must be someone else. Sorry, my bad.
There used to be a woman at the club, right? And I'll not name her, but she's passing on, and she was absolutely a wonderful old lady. But if there were ever a funeral on at the club of it road, she used to bring a trolley. You know them old lady trolleys. Now she was so thin, like her legs were like pigeons' legs. And what she used to do is she used to bring a bin liner. So when everybody left the room, she'd just go in. Then she'd start on Buffy. I'm fucking piling everything in to take home with you and put it in. And I remember somebody going, "He were a lovely old bloke." She went, "I didn't even know him."
Can you imagine if she was that type of lass that went, "Yeah, he squeezed me bottom once." Sorry, he what?
Not Prince Andrews. She used to do it, and you used to know when they were, because she didn't used to just nick the food. She used to turn up, but she used to get dressed up for it. So she'd put a lippy on and her best dress and that.
So where you going? I'm gonna go get fed.
She used to bring a fucking bin liner. Absolutely fantastic.
Arthur, is there anything you want me to bring back for you?
If they've got one of them French things, them round stones, what they call olivants. Get some of them olivants.
I'm off to go. I'm going to go see Harold off. Who the fuck's Harold? Don't worry, love, he's dead. I just want his food.
And the best thing is she used to get a seat right next to her door wall, go into the concert room, and she knew when Buffy had been put out, and then you could see her looking at clock counting down. I'm sure they've gone through it now.
This is Mission Impossible at first, scouting everything out. Our food's going there.
Like I said, she must have been about 6 stone wet through, this lady, and we used to get really worried when she used to turn up, and like in winter when it used to be really windy. Because if you got hold of a shopping bag, fucking hell, she was like super grand, she were off.
Who needs a mobility scooter when you're that age? And that small. Just put some rollerblades on and get a carrier bag. I'm off to the shops.
Yeah, just with bag behind back of it, skating down it.
Have you never seen a Spanish granny? Those buggers can carry donkeys. These little old ladies. Stick thin.
Old lady.
Well, it's like them who live up in the Himalayas as well. They're balancing loads of stuff on their head. They've got 6 kids wrapped round them, and they're not bothered, are they?
Yeah. Well, I was saying this back then. It's a different time. I was actually saying this last Friday. I was watching a geezer called Fred Dibner.
Dibner.
Right? Dibner, that's it. And it actually made me. It's the first YouTube video I've ever watched where it's made me feel like I've completely wasted my life. I'm a 38-year-old bloke, and he's there climbing up this ladder, this 400-foot fucking chimney, and he's built the ladder himself as he's going up, and he gets up and goes, "Oh, 50-year-old, it's getting a bit tough this now." 50? I'm 38 and I couldn't fucking do that.
Yeah, I think I'm sure most of us have watched it. The one where he went to right, love, we're going on holiday. Took it to Blackpool, and he ended up taking a chimney down.
Yeah, for a part for his train or some shit.
Well, no, he didn't do the train till later on. Obviously, he was a steeplejack, and but he was a really big drinker. So he'd take a job on, they'd pay him half at money, and he'd spend rest of the week in pub, and then turn up pissed up. He'd have an old bloke down bottom holding ladder bit on a rope, and then he'd re-put the ladders on. And like you said, just sat there with woodbine in his mouth, knocking a brick off.
It scared me watching him. And I'm like, there's no way I could do that. And when he said I'm 50, I'm thinking I'm 12 years younger. I'm like, fuck.
I'll tell you what, if you like watching Fred Dibner, get your hands on some Blaster Bates albums.
Right.
Because Blaster Bates, basically, he came out of army after the Second World War and became a demolition expert.
Right.
But his pièce de résistance used to be going around Lancashire, and if farmers had a septic tank that needed clearing, he used to shove in a couple of pounds of jelly, woomph, shower of shit. And he does this great story. There was an Italian guy who'd been a POW, and he was in this field, and there's Blaster and Farmer running down towards him, trying to warn him this jelly's about to go off. And the Italian's like, no comprende. And Blaster just grabs Farmer, pulls him to the floor. He goes, never mind, bugger's about to find out.
Do you know when you said he went in explosives? You just expect him to be shouty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to come? What? Hey! Just continuously shouting.
All these albums are like, you two young for Rotary Club, but he used to do all these after dinner talks to Rotary Club and that, and you can hear there's little old ladies in the audience, and he's a little close to knuckle fit time because these are all sort of 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
And it's like watching a Billy Connolly show because all these little old ladies like, oh, it's Blaster. Can't do any wrong, that boy. Yeah. If you said out like that to them in the street, they'd slap you.
Again, with Dibner and that, you'd never get away with it now with all red tape, would you? You'd never get away with it.
Oh, just on health and safety, you wouldn't get away with it, would you?
Well, the way he was building that ladder, I'm like, no, you can't be serious. Climbs up one ladder, knocks in this almost like a shoehorn thing. Then he just pulls up another ladder and ties it to it, then just climbs up. No fucking helmet or anything.
No.
Nothing around him in case he fell. He just said, no, I know what I'm doing.
No safety harness or anything like that. Nothing.
You know.
See, you thought Harley's flat cap was just a statement. It's not. It's PPE.
Yeah.
There's bugger all getting through that, son.
It's actually an hard hat, really. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, later on we will be doing your Rochford giveaway. You get your hands on 2 of the lovely flavours, whichever you want. Also, down in the corner, you have got a 15% off code. Yes, while the show is live all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight, use 3 Men at Vape, and you get 15% off the lovely Rochford project. Like I said, we'll do the giveaway a little bit later on. But while we are here, people, we will do a hand check time. Did the computer work for that, Al? Oh, lovely.
It's that time, people. It's hand check time.
Onto the big screen.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-boo.
Hey, Mickey Mouse gate. Fucking hell.
I don't know what happened this week, but Arthur and my blurry, so I do apologise.
I don't know, blurry, it looks spot on.
I nearly bought one of them this week.
You'll see.
Absolute fantastic bit of kit.
We can't have this one because this one's Bill Richards'.
Yeah, nearly bought one.
Bill Richards actually got 2 in this week, which I don't usually allow, but I thought, come on, it's Bill, we've got 2. Second one is this one. For the night, the Hadron light combo with the Portuguese tart. No comments.
Supreme. Really, really good
Light
bob, that.
Tonto. Get in.
His first one was the Juggernaut V2 on the old Gaia. Which makes me smile every time. That.
It looks like he's used his Portuguese tart in that one.
With his own Portuguese tart.
He's all gone.
I know most of it leaked into screen by the look of it.
The best apple pie custard liquid ever made, that stuff.
It's called Woodford's. It's a crossbone with Vindicator 28 on top.
It's a
With
bomb.
my usual favourite juice.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb.
It's a bomb. That's proper stack, that, isn't it? It looks nice, though.
That's nice.
It is nice. Very nice.
Did you not hear Biden yesterday asking for people to donate the mech mods for the up-and-coming war?
Yeah.
Anyone got any spare mech mods? Come on.
We're a bit low on hand grenades.
We're inspired by Church asking for civic boats. He's asking for mech mods.
We need to be able to lock them in on position and throw them in water.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice bit of photography, that, isn't it?
It is. It's our Kieran. Aspire mix with a Erez 2 and some coffee, cookie, tobacco. Coffee, cookie, tobacco. Interesting.
Not sure about that flavour comp.
That's one thing I thought, well, hey, if he likes it, he likes it.
No, good stuff if you like it.
I don't know. I'd be interested to try it, though.
I would be, especially coffee tobacco. Yeah, but that's interesting. Though.
Coffee, cookie, tobacco. Craig Campbell with mess on his desk.
Our penguin and holes.
I was just about to say, I don't know if it's the fat bastard in me. My eyes went straight to the penguin.
What about the holes?
Do you know what I was thinking? Fucking hell, he didn't make the toilet. He had to do it in the glass.
If he needs to do that in glass, he needs to go to doctors.
No, that's just a good night.
Have you got an industrial-sized bottle of lube?
It's all about the base.
So what we got? We've got some Free Max Via. We've got the Gross Wismec on right hand side by the looks of it.
And a pot of mustard in the back.
Mech Man.
Dot mod.
Dot mod.
We've got the Oxford.
Yeah.
That is the weirdest combination of things I've seen on the table. Your whole suite, your penguin, your vape gear, your lube, and a pot of mustard.
And
Yeah, but
then for afters, you've got a Halls.
Have we got his credit card number there?
That looks like a side table from Expo, doesn't it? You know when you premiere it.
Craig Welsh with a Pulse V2 with a Wasp Nano loaded with some of Britain's finest sent by Craig Darth Vapor.
Yay, Cicero. Or Cicero, I call him Cicero.
Oh,
The Trishul.
David Jacobs. Auction box
man
came
has
today.
taste.
The auction box came today. Trishul V2. My partner's banned me from using it in the flat.
Good
3
metal, that.
SX and a Claymore, which is sitting on.
I said Dovpo MV2.
Yeah.
And he's got that Wizard's hat as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Yoda.
And a Yoda.
Sexy.
Sexy.
And I think at the back there, it's the Falcon, isn't it?
No, it's an X-Wing.
It is an X-Wing. I can see now.
I was looking for a Falcon tank. Going, what?
I was looking for a Falcon tank. Thinking, what is it, behind Yoda?
Anyone would think it was a vape show, wouldn't it? Just me. Anyone guess whose this is?
That's got to be
That's
Jane.
Jane's fluff. I know that fur anywhere.
And it's sinful. Again, another wonderful UK mix. Make sure you get over to Shy Tots.
Some sinful
lovely
fluff.
stuff.
John Cole, the jolly old soul. R8 using Nano X, Drag X, and the Packer Mama also using Shy Tots, Mount Blanc with Cold Steel and the Rebirth RDA.
Is that a smock?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a smock.
It's not your favourite drip tip, though, is it, Mr. B?
No, that's a standard MTL drip tip. It's not even a smock tank.
I still love my Cold Steel. My Cold Steel 100. I use it all the time. Good mod.
You said that about a lot of vapes that you use it all the time.
I do. I still use it all the time.
Aiden walking around with a suitcase just so he can make sure he mixes
I'm fucking
between all
Del
what
Boy.
he uses all the time.
Aiden's like the vaping version of the Indian elephant god. You know the one with 8 arms?
Aiden, you're not drunk. It's blurry. Kev Davis
not
on the
drunk.
Ripley MTL RGTA with the Aegis Solo with Wild
What are you
West.
trying to say,
Joe
Harley?
Berry Eyes. I was just pointing out that he's not drunk, all right? Jeez.
What are you, his personal
Do,
fucking...
do you know what? When somebody
breathalyzer?
normally points out to me that I'm not drunk, that means I am drunk, to be honest with you. Don't worry about it, Aidan. You're not drunk. No,
Yeah, you can do it. You're not drunk. Just do it. You'll be right.
Nice bit of Wild West.
Les Waddle.
Hey, Les, love you loads, bro.
Oh, we got Ripple. Nice one.
We've got a lot of desk checks in tonight, haven't we?
Look at jelly beans in the background.
And there's definitely a
I love
smock
jelly
drip
beans.
tip.
That's a smart drip tip.
Next week's task is to put your vape in the background and put something else in foreground.
Don't be saying that. We'll get banned. That with the show that ends the channel.
So
Sorry, I'll go through them.
it's the MPV 5, isn't it?
Yep.
Drag X. Is that a dot mod? That one it from?
It's Pulse, isn't it?
That's Pulse.
Pulse.
Yeah.
Is that a gore on left?
I don't think it's a Pulse. Pulse is buttons on side, isn't it?
Unless it's the new one. No, Pulse used to have it on the front, didn't they?
I thought Pulse
That's the
had
new
one.
Pulse,
Rebel
I think.
box, yeah.
Couple of
Noise.
Steam Craves
Pretty
there. One with the mixed strip tip. Is that the Rebel?
Why is everything to stop?
Yeah, there's a Rebel on left
You
hand
froze,
side.
Mr. B.
Rebel on the left hand side. Past the Rebel on the left hand.
And side.
Thing is, though, is it the one with the Yee chip or the DNA chip?
It's the one. I think it's the one with the Yeehee. Oh no, DNA. I think it's the
Yeah.
You know,
DNA.
do you?
DNA, I think.
Sorry.
I'm admiring that Drag X, though. Do like that brown leather finish.
Yeah, I like that finish.
Another go. That weren't a go in first place, was it? Because buttons in the wrong place. Anyway, we've got a go this time. And a relux. The Manion. It's our Mr. Matt Manion with a Seikers sub on the Wismec Relux RX Gen 3 Dual with Cherry Slush. Oxford Arbiter on the Vandivape Go 21 and the Midnight Oil. Beautiful. And the Lemon Meringue, obviously.
And a bit no frills. I like that no frills.
It's good. It's good. It's cheap as well, isn't it? It's definitely a good one for the price.
Yeah, the salts are good.
How many watts are all them mods, and they're all set to 20?
Well, no, one's
look at their ohms
23.2,
as well.
one's 22, and one's 20.
Yeah, but they've all got to be about a 200 watter.
Yeah, but look at his ohms as well. 0.16, 0.17. And
What's happening with the Wismec?
169. Oh, that's not bad.
That's just been put on the show, hasn't it, Matt?
Yeah.
Let's face it. You've gone, oh, quick.
I don't
put that
even
one
think
on.
they're his.
You there? Let me borrow your vape.
That's always got a lot of washing to do and all.
Mark H on the PWMs tonight with the Unicorn V2 and the Asmodus blank up top. Don't worry, Mark, you're not drunk. It's just blurry. Mark's turn this time, Mr. Little bro. Is
There you go. Oh, Mark H, hope you're okay, buddy.
Neil Hart. Today I'm mostly vaping. Well, I do it most days, to be fair.
Ooh, Easter egg.
Is that a smock? No.
I'm
What's
not
the
quite
yellow
sure.
thing?
It looks. Yeah, is it the 213 mark?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, looks like it.
The Smock 213. And then the other one there is the from Digiflavor, the tube. Is it the T tube or something?
The tube.
Splits off
logo
and it
gives
could be
away
an
from-
18.3. Was it 18.6? What them small batteries?
18350.
Yeah, 18.350. You can
18.360.
split it. The tube splits.
Neil, may I ask?
I'm not kneeling. I'm sitting.
Neil, does a chocolate Easter egg taste any different to normal chocolate in regards to e-liquid? It's a question that needs asking, that. Anyway, we'll move on. Nigel Brooks even, sorry. Deathwish Mods, isolation tank on the Squid Industries TAC 21 with some lemon donut.
Nice.
You like your Squid Industries, don't you, bro?
I do, yes.
Nice. I like it. Pam's back.
Hey,
Lots
Pam
on the
Brady.
desk. At the minute, got to say, anyone with vision problems, get the Smock R Kiss. Mods, run with the Kaelin MRTA. Don't worry, BFG, you're not drunk, it's just blurry.
There are
Mr.
other
Beanie's tearing
alcoholics.
it back to me. Don't worry, Mr. B, you're not drunk, it's just blurry. Mr. Stephen Jones was Mech DF Squonk with a recurve V2 on the Zeus Juice Black Ice.
My brother's just reviewed that, so make sure you get over to his channel. It is being spammed.
And that's it.
Back to the news. Thank you. Oh, shit. What's happened there?
I've got my eyesight back.
What's happened there? Has Mr. B disappeared?
Yeah, he lost connection.
Oh, that's not good. Let's go back to big screen. We'll go back to big screen till he comes back. There we go.
Hiya, Mom. I'm on big screen.
There's kids across the country bursting into tears.
They're on big screen again. They're on big screen. Thank you so much to everybody who's put the handchecks in. If you want to get involved with the handchecks, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself over to 3 Men and a Vape Show's Facebook channel. That is being spammed out there as well. And you too can have your setup on there. Thank you so much for everybody who's took the time. What happened there, bro?
Fucking Sky Internet.
God, he did look very happy there, didn't he? Like somebody had nicked his Kinder Egg.
To be fair, normally when shit like that happens, I would destroy my room in a mad rage. But thanks to those pills, I just punched my router a few times. It worked. To be fair, no, internet just decided I'm not working now. So I had to reset my router.
Can you imagine that, him on a fucking rage, coming back and all rooms all ripped up and everything? It's all right, I'm on the pills now.
My PC blew when Jay Hayes turned in. That night, I'd literally picked my PC up and it was about to go out the window. It was literally about to go out the window. I was fucking seething.
There's no worse. Mark will tell you as well. There's no worse, is the bro, especially when you're streaming and you're doing bits and it's not going right. And
if you're casting as well, and it's so like,
yeah,
it was the other week when we were doing it. It was so like I'd changed all my settings. OBS had updated and my settings got changed. And I'd also changed my graphics card, which altered all the settings as well. So we're going live, and you know how YouTube in the back on the studio side flashes up all these warnings and that lot. And I've got me other monitor just off my peripheral here, and it's like all I could see is these flashing warning lights going off all the time. It's like, no.
I don't know as well. They've got this thing now. You know, if there's actually music playing, or if it comes up that you're not at a certain bit rate, I just ignore it now. If everything's fine, just ignore the shitting thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 75 people watching. We've only got 32 likes. Stick them thumbs up, please. It does help with the algo with the wobble-wobbums. While we're at it, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we will be doing your Rochford Project giveaway a little bit later on. And don't forget we've got the discount code 3 Men a Vape all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight. Get your hands on some lovely Watchword Project. We are going to do the deals of the week.
Yeah, well, I've got internet.
A message from deep within the jungle. I've searched high and low for a lot of the deals. So here from Vape, deals of the week.
Back on the big screen. I'd not noticed you'd gone because obviously I'm looking at the OBS and I thought the screen's not looking right.
Well, to be fair, it was weird. I'm literally sat there and I'm talking to you guys and everyone's just like, and I'm like, are you just ignoring me now? You set of bastards. The fuck's going on? And then I looked at me router and went, oh, it's off. That would be why. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vapors of all ages, 18 plus, obviously. We don't want to be doing that child vaping. I've got a few deals for you.
Can we get the 510 in?
We're gonna start over our friends at eSig1, who are selling the Aspire Onyx Suborm tank for just £9.99. Do you need something cheap and easy to take to work? Then leave the hooker at home and get yourself an Aspire tank. Moving on, we're going to stay with our friends over at eSig1, is the full Vandy Vape Requiem bottom feeding squonk tank. Was $44.99, now just $29.99. You can only get it in silver and craftsman's brass. prefer silver, if I'm honest. But yeah, you get the full kit. You get the Squonk mech mod there with the Requiem.
Really, really good. I love the actual RDA as well.
Yeah, no, the RDA is spot on. Apart from the fact he's not brilliant for people with big lips, because it does get hot. That's what she said. Moving on to our friends over at Washington Vapes. They are selling the Famo Vape Magma Mate 200 watts ABS box mod for just £12. £12. You get the Clamico or the Flamico, which is clear. You get the Marbling or the Fudge.
I think you and me got the pink one, didn't we, bro? Yeah, we got the pink one. It's not the greatest, but if you wanted something for work and you weren't bothered if you got smashed up.
It's well,
and anything
quid,
that's called a fudge.
No, I'm calling it a fudge.
No, but look at your fudge.
It's fudge. Fudge.
Can I taste your fudge?
Exactly. Can I have a play with your fudge? Right, moving on to our friends over at Grey Haze. Another cracking cheap deal. Smock D-Barrel Box Mod. Was 30 quid, now does £15.50.
Wow.
Check out
that's not bad at all, that.
50. Well, I chose these two from Washington Vapes and Grey Haze because if you're looking for something, if you don't want to take your £100 mod to work and you want something just to, chuck about, these are perfect. £15.50. You just can't knock it.
No, that's not bad at all, that.
And for an extra £5, you can get batteries with it.
Jesus.
Battery.
More battery, whatever. I prefer that one. That's my favourite colour of the lot. But with that and that, you can get one of each. You're sorted. Alternate.
Can we go back to the Aspire for a minute, please? Because I found something that's really quite upset me.
Uh-oh. What's new?
It's hit me quite deep, and it hurts a lot.
Right.
The problem is... Never mind.
After all that, yes, single
You
coil
can't
now.
build that up.
I just wanted to go back to it.
He's worse than fucking flamenco land. Go on, what's your problem?
I ain't got a problem. I think you're doing a cracking job. Carry on.
I've hurt him quite deep, but for fuck's sake, right. So just to recap, everyone, we've got the Aspire, Onyx, Suborn, Harley says no tank. We've got the Vandy Vape Requiem kit, both from eSig1. We've got the Famo Vape Magma Mate 200 ABS mod for £12, and we've got the Smoke D-Barrel mod for £15.50.
Do you know what Vandy Vape
is? Yes.
Go back to it a minute.
Yes.
Fuck off.
Biggest problem is, right, I ain't got any tech, so I feel like I'm missing out a bit. So I'm just trying to gain a bit of airtime for myself. I hope you don't mind. Is that all right? Just
we'll crack on.
Interrupt a bit.
What should we
No, that's it. I
Double vape, and I see you, brother.
And that is your deals of the week.
So what you was actually trying to do, though, was kill a bit of time because you ain't got any tech?
Well, not so much kill time. It's like claim a bit of a show back. I feel like I'm missing out just because China's been lazy. So I just wanted to dive in there a bit. And...
Before you joined, we was actually debating on whether just to put a picture of you on the screen so if anybody noticed.
I'll record one for next week. I mean, just something good.
A lot of people obviously watch Mark's show as well. They did that once. Old Chris was late one week, so Mark just put a picture of him, and they did not notice for about 20 minutes.
Nobody noticed for 20 minutes.
Because normally when Chris used to come on, he used to just put his head down and start wicking for the show, didn't he? So you just see the cap, and Mark had got it with his head down like that, and everybody thought you were just wicking. Absolutely fantastic. Nice to see you, Dean. Hope you're okay, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. Just put this in, Rochford. This is your chance to win 2 bottles of the fantastic Rochford project, and we will draw it in a little while.
Mine.
So, Expo is upon us, and I just cannot wait. I know you're all booked up. Mark, are you travelling down each day, Steve, or are you staying over?
Hopefully staying over because it's Dawn's first Expo. So,
because did you stay over the first one you came to?
No, I did Billy No Makes, mate. I turned up on my Todd on a Sunday and just potted about. And then I met these two casters.
And then the second one, you went with Mark. You were both travelling once. That's when Mark had the solo homes.
Oh, that was the third one, I think.
That was the third one, wasn't it?
Yeah, because that's when Tim joined us as well. Because there were a little gaggle of us walking around with solo t-shirts on, and Gaffer turned up wearing something else.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that was terrible. That I think that's probably what you had. I think a lot of people picked up something from that expo in the October.
I still say that I was 0x when it came to COVID.
Because you were really poorly, weren't you?
Yeah, I was really poorly. And obviously, me talking to all these Chinese people, they took it back. That's where COVID started. I am.
Don't get him started.
You're the bat in the soup, are you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's where the story came about the bat, wasn't it? They just got it wrong. It was Chinese people going, "Oh, that twat."
You go expert, that twat.
That twat. See, it's that fucking bat.
Someone called Saul home.
Which then, but my poor old brother then, it sort of like stuck. Everybody, like, obviously there's the number of reviewers and all that. It sort of like then stuck, didn't it, for about a year.
Everyone said, "Oh, I've got the solo homes." It's like,
that's why they call them the latest variant, Omicron.
Yeah.
It's in honour of you.
Yeah. It's solo backwards. It was so for a year later, if anybody were ever thought, I've got the solos. Mark, I can remember Mark coming up to the house going, "What a fucking way to be thought of this." But yeah, so you're both looking forward to it.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's all Omicron.
So you're looking forward to it, bro?
I can't wait. I've so missed it, to be honest with you. You don't realise how much you actually do miss it each year. But meeting up with people and that, I have really missed, especially on premiering at night time.
What did you do? Just roll a 6?
No, you did.
You can pass go now and you can collect £100. The only trouble is, he's that small, he can get in his own car and drive around. Pall Mall. So yeah, you are totally right, and I think I would talk to Flatcap, nice seeing in chat. I think that's what everybody's missed. I think the whole community's missed that, because there is that feeling of that everybody's a little bit distant. Where when you normally had them two expos in between, you've seen everybody, and you've still got that sort of like closeness. Do you think that as well?
Also, it gives you that buzz as well, especially for us reviewers. I think it just gives you that little bit of a boost. Yeah.
And
we've said it loads of times, haven't we? When we've turned up with, like, before, it would be like, fucking hell, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. And then you go to an expo and you see everybody and you're speaking to companies, and it's that sort of, in that vape thing, the bit that you enjoy. And it's sort of like you said, it gives you that bit of a push.
And there's all these hedgehogs wandering around Birmingham with massive teats.
Oh, not again.
Because they can't reach their own.
Not again.
Oh, Mr. B's gone again.
Oh,
I can hear you, bro.
Thing is, he looks really sad on his pictures. Like, shit, it's happened again.
Yeah, that look there.
I was thinking earlier when you were talking about JA's coming into chat last time we cut off. Only thing that would have made that better is if you went, "Oh, Jay's in. Jay, I've always wanted to set."
Jay, I just want to say you're a total.
Ladies and gentlemen, please capture that of Mr. B, and we want lots of captions in the Facebook group. I'm starting off with Pippa going, "I'm going to suck that nipple."
Mr. B just put on in group chat is gone, so say bye for me. Bye. That was from Mr. B.
Oh.
I've left it open, so if you want to come in, you can come in, mate.
It's an open invite if you want to come back.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get involved, Rochford, make sure you put Rochford in for the Rochford project. Vapes. Are you looking forward to it as well, Steve?
Oh, big time. like I say, it's Dawn's first Expo, so
He's back.
it's going to be interesting. Watching somebody who's not seen it for the first time coming through the main doors, yeah. I mean, it's a hell of an experience, isn't it?
It's
What
that.
I'm looking forward to, and it's right sad. The smell.
I was just about to say it, bro. I'm going to say the Expo smell. Do you know how many times we've walked through and we've gone, we're here. We're here. Yeah. It's got that Expo smell.
I want me bunny huggles.
Oh, yes.
There's a number of people who aren't going. Gail's not going. Yeah, Gail.
Yeah, Stevie and Jill's not going.
Stevie, Jill's not going. There's a number of people who aren't going, which is really, really sad. I hope Gailey Bops does a, like she did before, where she secretly turns up on the Saturday. That'd be really nice.
We just need some stickers for Vic's chariot. That's all.
Some Soloms and some
Solom stickers.
Those bloody Solom stickers were turning up all over Birmingham after the Expo.
What? He stuck one to his head as well on the He just released the, I would say the Kipper then for some reason, the Kelpie. And, he stuck one on top of his forehead like a Buddha spot.
You're still never going to beat Adam's cast from the bog. You're never going to beat that. That was a legendary moment. doing a video from the gents. Come on.
There was a gaming YouTuber who did that and got banned from YouTube for doing that. Going live in the toilets.
Oh no, this was very tasteful. There was no.
But Devil Vape, you're not going either.
Oh, you're not going.
Dean's not going.
Oh.
No, dude. The one I'm going to go to is the one at the back end of the year, assuming all goes ahead and Ukraine hasn't fucking decided to blow everybody up.
I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, they don't have many weapons.
I think they'll put it through.
Well, he's going full Tonto, so.
We are going to roll your Rochford giveaway, and the winner is Lee Armitage. Yay!
Couldn't go to a nicer fella.
No, he's lovely. The king of thrash, the evil wizard himself. I turn it to you then, big BFG. The sin of sinner and
the Lord of Lewdness, the God of the Gutter. Happy birthday, sinner. Yes.
Happy birthday, sinner. We were talking about that again. It wasn't an expo. It was up in Newcastle. It was the first sort of thing that I'd gone with my brother with the vaping, wasn't it? And we went up to the opening of Castle. Was it Castle Vape? Wasn't it?
Yeah, Castle Vapes.
Yeah, and we went up there, and we had such a good giggle. There were Bunny, there were Gailey Bops,
King Prawns.
Yeah, the King Prawns. Yeah, it was a really good day. That I absolutely loved it. Well, it comes to that hour's gone fast, hasn't it?
Yeah,
very fast. That hour has gone fast.
That's gone fast. We're going to say our goodbyes. Harley, say your goodbyes, bro.
Mr. Soliome, you know I love you. BFG, you know I love you. I do love you too. You're so warm and
Moist.
Mr. B.
This again.
Believe it or not, I do love you too.
I love you too, Harley Barley.
Didn't expect that, did you?
No.
Little bro, you know I love you as well. Just not as much as your brother, obviously.
It's always been like that.
I think I say that every time he comes on, to be fair. No, I do love you all. You're all great. Chat, I love you too. You're great. Even though after you give me some stick, it's fine. It's fine. If you're watching, if you want to comment. If you don't. I don't care. Can't read anyway. It's been great. Thanks for having me. Hopefully they'll let me back on next week.
Oh, it's the wonderful Mr. B.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to tell you all a story.
Oh,
This week, I got in touch with all the head honchos from every major vaping outlet in China. And they all told me, if you put a minimum of 50 hearts into chat right now, they will release something during the week for Harley to comment on. So put a heart in today to save a Harley tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for watching. That's all from me, Mr. B. Ta-ta for now.
Over to the wonderful BFG.
How am I supposed to follow that?
Like the rest of them, we a bucket.
Lads, thank you for having us on.
That'll be good on roses.
I've got a rally 25 inches.
Is that what they call it these days?
Thanks for having us on, lads. It's been a giggle. That hour's gone so quick. Chat. Love you. Love you all, darlings. And if you're bored tomorrow, join us. We've got the wonderful Betty. He's worth it alone. Bless him. I miss him.
Oh, yeah. I've missed him as well. Big love to Stevie. Missed you, brother.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
And don't forget, if you can't watch him tomorrow, you can watch him on replay at 7:30 next week on Wednesday, according to Aidan.
Yeah. Also, over to my wonderful brother, Soliomi.
Guys, thank you. I've so enjoyed, like the FG's just said, this hour's gone really, really quickly. But yeah, I love coming on. It's nice having a chat with you guys. It's just a bit quick, that's all. But yeah, thank you very much.
That's what she said.
Big love to the guys from the Home Service. Make sure you go and check them out on Thursday at 7:30. Week in, week out, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fantastic show. Big love to BFG. Stevie, I missed you, mate. And big love to you, brother. Big love also to the wonderful Mr. B and Harley, as normal. Big love to everybody in chat. Thank you for joining us week in, week out. Also to all the spanners for keeping us safe. If you are watching on the replay, make sure you stick a comment down there below and we will give you a shout out next week. Look after yourselves. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the wonderful Flat Cap Vapor on. Yes, Flat Cap's on next week. So make sure you come and join us. Good night.
Quit.
We're finally letting him have his. We're finally kicking Mr. B off and letting Fat Cap have it back, are we? Thank fuck for that.
Well, it's been a nice run, lads. You know. Yeah, mine's flat.